Hi, I'm Malin from Maple and Bamboo. This is the Bamboo Women series, where we talk about resilience, balance, and strength, the kind that bends but doesn't break. Today's story: I wanted to get fired, so I finally became free. There was a time when I measured my worth by my job title. Every performance review felt like a verdict on my value as a person. I stayed quiet, agreeable, and endlessly available, terrified that one wrong move could end it all. I didn't need a cage. Fear was enough to keep me in line: fear of disappointing my boss, fear of losing income, fear of being labeled difficult. So I smiled through burnout, nodded through unfairness, and called it professionalism. Then one morning, after a sleepless night, I looked in the mirror and didn't recognize the woman staring back. My eyes were tired, my voice was gone. I realized if I kept going, I might not lose my job, but I would lose myself. So I decided, what if I stopped trying to keep my job and started trying to keep my soul? What if I spoke up, even if it made people uncomfortable? What if getting fired wasn't the worst thing, but living small was? That day, I stopped saying yes to everything. I stopped apologizing for having boundaries. I stopped explaining my silence as shyness. It was reflection, and it had value. Some colleagues noticed. A few called me bold. Others whispered that I'd changed. But here's the truth: I hadn't changed. I'd simply stopped being scared of them. The irony? When I stopped trying so hard to keep my job, my performance soared. I spoke with clarity. I challenged ideas with respect. I earned more trust, not less. Freedom made me sharper. I realized I was never paid for obedience. I was paid for judgment, creativity, courage. And those things can't exist when fear rules the room. For women, especially, power is often defined by control, but real power is about choice. The power to say no. The power to rest. The power to walk away when respect leaves the table. Bamboo bends in the wind, but it never breaks. It's flexible, not fragile. That's the kind of strength women need, not the one that hardens us, but the one that lets us rise again. When I stopped working from fear, my relationships changed too. I became more honest, more present, and strangely, more respected. People sense authenticity. It's magnetic. Here's what I learned: you don't lose your job when you speak up, you lose your fear. And once fear is gone, everything else becomes negotiable. Courage doesn't come from confidence. It comes from exhaustion, from being too tired to keep pretending. That's when you finally do what's right for your soul. Imagine living like this every day, unafraid, honest, unapologetic. You don't have to get fired to find freedom. You just need to stop firing yourself every time you shrink to fit someone else's comfort. If you're living in survival mode, I get it. We've all been there. But freedom doesn't start with a new job. It starts with a new boundary. If this message resonates with you, share it with another woman who needs to hear that her strength doesn't depend on approval. Let's build a generation of bamboo women, flexible, grounded, and free. I offer coaching and mentoring for women navigating corporate life or reinvention after burnout. You can reach me at mapleandbamboo@gmail.com. Thank you again for stopping by my channel. Reflect life, career, wealth, and balance. If you want to walk through this journey with me, please subscribe and leave a comment below. Thank you.